So you are going to learn trading session and coin selection for day trading. Usually we have about 5 trading sessions in the world, but we only focus on 2. We focus on the London session and the New York session. So it's very important you take this part of the course very seriously. Okay, you also learn about selecting volatile asset. You learn how to choose cryptocurrencies with high liquidity and volume suitable for day trading. Some of the coins are shit coins. It won't be good for you to wasting your time on them when they only move 1% or 2% daily. You want to capitalize on coins that have the magnitude like OP and DYDX or Bitcoin. They have the magnitude of moving about 1%, more than 1% daily, so that we can use leverage and capitalize on it. You also learn about understanding market hours. So usually New York session open around 9, then we have the London session which open around 8. So it's very important trading during optimal hours or based on the asset behavior and the market activity. Usually if you are trading forex and crypto, there are particular times in the day that you are allowed to trade, like you can trade very well and make profit. So it's very important you observe this. You also learn preparation. You learn how to create a white list based on technical and fundamental analysis. And at the end of this course too, you can join my private mentorship group where I share my trades with my students. The course is very important because we are going to start from the risk management up to the strategy. You are going to learn how to use the coin market cap, using trading view, calculating position size, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, and the risk management. So I'm just going to summarize everything for you. You also learn about trading session and coin selection. So it's very important you pay close attention because you are going to be learning more detail about selecting volatile asset. Because we are doing day trading, we want to select a coin that has the potential of giving us 50%, 100%, 200% within a day. Then we have the underlying market hours, the best time for you to trade, when not to trade, and when to trade. We also have preparation, how to create a whitelist and all those stuff. So first of all, what you want to do is, as I told you, if you wake up and you have the interest of trading, I have a trading plan and I trade the trading plan. I only trade on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Thursday and Friday. I don't trade on Saturday and Wednesdays. These are my rules. I don't trade on those days. So you can come to investing.com, then you go to the economic calendar. So once I click on the economic calendar, so today is 6th December 2023, right? So these are the news that are currently coming out from United States. So because this news is coming out from United States and the market opens around 2:30 p.m. that's Ghana time, that's the New York session. So we have 2 trading sessions in the world. We have the London session and we have the New York session. The London session open around 8 a.m. in the morning, that's Ghana time, then closes around 5 p.m. in the morning, in the evening, that's Ghana time. So any part of the world that you are, make sure you learn the time that the London session open and the time that the New York session open and the time that they close, because during this time the market moves very fast. That's the only time you can make a lot of money. That's the only time that the market moves very well. So if you want to make a lot of money, trade the London session or the New York session. So you choose one. For me, I mostly trade on the London session, right? So now that we know the best time to trade, we also know you go for economic calendar. You go to economic calendar using the investing.com app. So today we have news events. These are news events affecting crude oil, and also we have ADP unemployment rate. Next week will be NFP. So because of that, this is an ADP unemployment rate in November. This is not a high impact news. So after this particular place now, where we want to be is we'll move to a website called Crypto Bubble, right? So we are going to go to a website called Crypto Bubble. Looking at the current market condition, we can see the buyers are more than the sellers. Those who are buying the market is more than those who are selling. So we now know that the market is bullish. So because the market is bullish, looking at the general view, we have the green to be more than the red. So we now move to coin market cap. Okay, so if you come and check here and the market is red, those that are red are more than those that are green. That means people are currently selling the pairs at that particular day. So you are going to be selling. But right now, looking at the view here, we can see the green are more than the red. So people are currently going long or they are buying the pairs. So we'll move to the next website, that's coin market cap. So we are going to use the coin market cap to do the coin selection. So for you to do this, just go to coinmarketcap.com, then you click on the logo at the left hand side. So once you click on the logo at the left hand side, you can currently see that we are in an upward movement. Over the past 24 hours, we have seen 3.4% increase in cryptocurrency. So you click on trending section just below it where my mouse cursor is. So when you click on the trending section, if you are going to trade for a particular day, select the coins from this section. We have the spotlight and we have the trending section. So you can choose to trade a coin from this particular place. The reason why I'm saying you should select a coin from this particular place is if you joke and you go and select a coin from a different place, you are going to lose your money and learn sense. Some of the coins are shit coins. Before a coin can be here, it's either listed on Binance or Bybit or even KuCoin. This is the most important part. The coin should be listed on Binance or Bybit or KuCoin. So we can even go to a place called Spotlight. So when we click on the Spotlight section and we look at the biggest losers, here. So yesterday we saw that this particular coin, Pepe, was part of the biggest losers. C2 was part of the biggest losers. Stacks 2 was part of the biggest losers, and Celsius 2 was part of the biggest losers. Now they are around the biggest gainers. We have Celsius being 9.64. Yesterday it was 7.8, and Stacks was about 0.8, and now it's $1.19. We have this one being 0.200, now is 3.044%. So you can see that the market is currently showing us that you can trade the coins around this section. So if you want to buy, come here and select a coin from this place. If you want to sell, you come here and select the coins that have been mostly gainers. You see this particular coin, we are just waiting for it to hit the all-time high and we'll sell it to the nearest zero, the $60 coin. We have the OD being the $60. So this is how I trade. This is how I select my coins. So let's say I'm going to trade, right? I'm just going to select a coin from this particular place, then we'll take it together. So we go for C. So let's go for C here. So the next website we are visiting is called TradingView. Okay, so you go to tradingview.com. I'm just going to start from 0 here. So you go to tradingview.com. This is TradingView homepage. Then you click on the product section. So when you click on the product section, you go to super chart. So you click on super chart here. Okay, so when you click on super chart, you are going to select a pair from this section. So our BTC trade hit all our targets. So if I click here, then I'll search for C. So you have SEI.P. Make sure you are selecting crypto. So we select C Tether perpetual contract. If you are trading on Bybit, you select Bybit. If you are trading on Kraken, OKX, BitGet, and Coinbase, select one of them. So what I'll do is I'll just select on the Binance one because I'm trading on Binance. So you can see the current movement of C is in a bullish trend. No one will tell you if you have read the PDF. So we can go for a long position here. So but before we go for a long position, you make sure you change the time frame to 4-hour time frame. This means that each candlestick have taken 4 hours to form.
This candlestick have taken 4 hours. This candlestick have taken 4 hours. So because we follow the trend, we just go for a long position around here. So we'll enter this our long position. So we also click on this panel button at the right hand down side. Have you seen it? So we are going to log into our Binance, right? So we'll click on login, then we'll just click on connect. So it's very important you connect your Binance so that you can calculate the position sizing, so that you can also know your risk. Okay, so it have been logging. So right now I have deposited $100 just to make things simple for everyone. So right now we have $100 in our futures dashboard. You can see our current balance $100. Our Binance account is connected to our trading view. So if we are going to trade C again, we're just going to remove it. Then we'll go for the long position, add it to the entry section. Please, you click it to the entry section. Then we go for 1:3 risk reward ratio. So this is where my stop loss will be, and my take profit can be around the next 3 or even 4 to the moon. So what we can now do is we'll double click on it. So when we double click this way, we'll enter our Binance balance. So let's enter our Binance balance. Then we use 10% of our account as margin. So we have 10%. This is our entry. This is our tick price. So I'll just click on OK. So this is the amount that I'm supposed to enter into my Binance futures position size. So we have 374. So if I'm risking 10%, I might make about 40% or 50% back if the trade goes in my favor. So what I'll do is I'll go to my Binance account. So once I am on my Binance account, I'll just click here. Then what I'll do next is I'll search for this particular thing called C. So we search for C perpetual. So always select those with the perpetuals. It have increased 10% in the past 24 hours. You can also see that's the same chart on TradingView. So we'll now go to the calculator section at the right hand side corner opposite the available balance. We'll make sure we increase our leverage to maximum leverage. So our entry point on C is, we'll double click again. We know our entry point to be 0.3121. So our entry is 0.3121. 0.3121. Then our exit price, right? So where we want to exit the market if the trade is not going in our favor. So here we have the profit level, that's the take profit, and we have the stop loss level, that's the stop loss level, stop loss where you want to exit the market, 0.2910. So we have 0.2910, 0.2910. Then we have the quantity. So the quantity is how much we are trading with. If we click on OK, guys, I want you to look at this very closely. QTY asterisk, we have 473.93. This is our margin. This is what we are going to be using to trade the coin. Then the risk to reward ratio is 4. That means we are risking this in our account to make 4 times of it. So if you are risking $100, you are going to make $400 if the trade goes in your favor. If you are risking $200, you make about $800 back. That's what we are just saying. So the risk to reward, that's what I'm using. Anytime that I'm going to trade, I make sure that what I am risking, I'm making about 3 times of it or 4 times of it back. So we know our quantity to be 473.934. We have 473.934. Then we'll click on calculate. So if we use this, we are going to lose $32. So we are risking $32, but let's enter our take profit. Okay, so let's enter our take profit. If we enter this trade with these particular values, we are going to lose $32 on the account. That's about 32%. So if we double click and we look for our take profit level, right? So we know our take profit level is 0.3982. So we know it to be 0.3982, 0.3982. 982. Then I'll click on calculate. So I'm going to make $130 if the trade goes in my favor. So if C is able to reach $0.382, I'm going to make $130. But if it goes against me, I'm going to lose $32, which is good. So this is the margin I'm going to use to trade my account. So I'll just exit from the calculator. Now I know everything, so I'll just click on the market section. Then I'll go for cross margin. The leverage, I can increase it to the 50x leverage here. Then I'll also confirm. So after confirming, I'll enter the same quantity, so the quantity that I have on my trading view. So this is the cost. I'm going to use $9, so that means I'm using $9 on this trade. So let's enter our take profit. So we'll go back to trading view section. We know our take profit to be what? 0.3982. So we know our take profit to be 0.3982. So I'll just paste my take profit here. Then my stop loss, where I want to exit the market if the trade doesn't go in my favor. My stop loss to be 0.2910. 0.2910. So you have 0.2910. Then we'll go for a buy position. We have already entered our quantity, so you can see our cost to be $10. That's how much we have entered. We just click on buy position here. So when we click on buy position, the trade will appear at the positions. This is where we also have C. You can see we have the entry, the stop loss and take profit and all of those things. So this is how you put all the pieces together. You can see I've just used 10% of my account as margin, and if the trade goes in my favor, I'm going to make $130. If the trade doesn't go well, I'm going to lose $32. So this is how I trade, and this is how you can also make money trading. So we can currently see we have the trade appearing here. So we can even see our entry point and all those stuff. This is 36% of return. The P&L shows how much you are currently making on the trade. We have the leverage, the amount in P&L, and the price. So the market price show where the current market is, and we have the entry price showing where we entered the market. Then we also have the leverage showing the amount we are risking, we are borrowing from Binance to trade. So if you want to download this, you can click here. So even if you want to close the market, just click on the marked section to close it. You can click here to add more, whether you want to add more multiple take profit. So we have our margin level. This is our unrealized P&L, how much we have made on the trade. We have made about $3. You can see the market is going down again. Then we have the meter, the speedometer. So this particular place is very important because it shows your entry point, how much of your account is at risk. So leave it at single asset mode. After leaving it at single asset mode, if you enter a trade and your margin ratio is more than 10%, close the trade and re-enter again. Are you guys listening? If you enter a trade and your margin level is more than 10%, this risk to reward ratio, this speedometer, so if the margin level is yellow or red, you are nearing liquidation. So just close it and re-enter again. So this is our current trade. You can give it about 2 to 3 hours. If you want to share your results to your friend, just click on the share button here. So you can see I've lost over $5 from this trade. Usually when I enter a trade, I don't mind, I just leave it like that, because I know that if the trade doesn't go well, I'm going to lose this amount. If the trade goes well, this is the amount that I'm going to make. So here is your account balance. We have $100, but we have lost minus $6. So you can give the trade 1 to 4 hours. If you are trading from Monday to Friday, I'll advise you give the trade up to 24 hours, right? So you give the trade up to 24 hours. So if you have any questions, you can just leave it down for me so that I can get back to you. Make sure to join the private mentorship group so that you can copy my trades and also earn passive income. So see you in the next episode.